Excuse me. What's up, guys? Kudo-kun here. As you guys probably expected, we're going to start the stream. I know I'm even later than I said I was going to be when I said I was going to be late, but we're here now, and I think that's what matters. Oh, 1 second. Think I messed up my... Okay, I lied. Give me a sec. Okay, let's try that again. Hello, everybody. Kudo-kun here. We're going to get on to the second part of the Valkyria Chronicles stream. Thank you all so much for stopping by if you're watching this video. So I'm very, very happy that I was able to get this working yesterday, and I'm also really glad that I decided to do like a test thing yesterday to make sure everything was set up okay, because I got some really valuable feedback. I went through and I changed the way that the stream is set up, and I hope that the new stream looks a little bit more appealing. I know that the old stuff I had was kind of an eyesore, but if I'd never put it up there, I never would have gotten the feedback. I know a lot of people get sort of afraid to tell me negative criticism and stuff because they're afraid to hurt my feelings, but I do want to remind everybody that the entire reason I'm doing these streams is because some people find them entertaining, and really it's just about entertaining you guys. If honestly all I wanted to do was play this game, then I would just kind of play it and I wouldn't stream it or anything. But I just figured it'd be more fun to play it together. So if you guys ever have any sort of like criticism, comments, concerns, anything like that, please don't hesitate to let me know. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I've got the thick YouTube skin, and I don't need anybody protecting me. I'm good. So just let me know whenever you guys see a problem with my streams, because that means I can fix them early, and we don't have to endure them as much. Speaking of endure, let's watch a cutscene. And hello, Roy. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, so we've established that the windmill is a very important part of this town. Therefore, absolutely nothing bad is going to happen to the windmill. We can almost guarantee it. Oh, yeah, Roy's got a point. No spoilers. No spoilers, and also something that sort of gets in my head a little bit when I'm watching other people's streams is the comment section just kind of throwing what to do at them. So I would highly prefer it if anybody who is looking to give me advice or whatever, just kind of let me figure it out. Like, it's totally fine. I'm not looking to beat this game in record time or anything. I got time. I'll just sit and figure it out. Unhearable? Okay. Give me 1 sec. These are those famous Kudo-kun audio issues that we always hear about. Let me just... Stop, mic. Darn it, I have the desktop audio set all the way up. Let me see what it's doing. Oh yeah, it legitimately isn't really playing any of the audio. Oh, what is going on here? Okay, so I guess I guess we're just going to pause it here, and I'm just going to restart everything. Give me 1 sec. Okay, I think we got it. Hopefully. Please let me know if you can hear it. I promise I know what I'm doing, guys. This is just me giving you some of that flavor, some of that Kudo-kun technical difficulty flavor that you can only get here. Okay, so we're just gonna rewatch this.
Seeing that old mill spinning again really makes it feel like home sweet home.
I hear that. It really is one of the most beautiful things about this town. Well, citizens, our enemy can't be far behind. I thank you for your help. Goodbye, and take care.
How's the packing coming along, E?
Almost done. I only need to take the everyday basics.
Well, the Empire's got to be close by. Let's hit the road by sundown.
Martha, look! Welks is here!
Oh, welcome back, Welkies.
You're still calling me that? Martha, I'm 22 years old. And more important, you shouldn't be running around. Aren't you due any day now?
God, I'm sorry. I cannot get over the fact that that is Kakashi. I cannot see him as Welkin, ever. It's just not gonna happen.
A light jog won't hurt the little spud. I should know. I've already had 4 of them.
Hello there. Is Welkin in?
Oh, hello, Alicia. What brings you here?
I just wanted to apologize. For before. Here. This is for you.
Yes, I'm serious. You're actually listening to Kakashi and Sakura talking to each other right now. Although Sakura's character in this is way better than Sakura ever was, so I'm not that
Really?
mad about that.
These are for me?
I work at the bakery. Well, I did until the war started anyway. It's where I live, too. That's preserved bread, so it's pretty hard. Heat it up before you eat it, all right? I baked it myself, so the flavor's guaranteed. Best you ever had.
Thanks. Do you want to come in?
Does it really? I actually don't mind the voice acting in this game. Like, it's not
and
great,
shot at?
but I actually don't mind it.
You've had a busy day of it, haven't you, Welkies?
Also, I know there's no way to say, like, Welkin-chan in English, but Welkies is such a weird pet name.
And what a lovely lady you are for all that adventuring. Good job, Welkies.
What? Wait, no, it's not like that. Alicia just saved my skin, that's all.
He's right, we just met. I'm not his girlfriend, just his hero. Although I'm really hoping to be his friend.
Oh, well, I'm sure you will. Be good to my Welkies here, won't you?
Okay, seriously, Martha, enough with the Welkies already.
I second that motion.
That's a lovely portrait. Is that General Gunther?
Yep. It was taken before I was born. But that's Dad.
That's Dad? You're a lucky guy. And who's that with him there?
My father, Tamer. He was an engineer. The General's tank was his creation.
Wait a minute. But I thought the General was your dad.
My birth parents died when I was a baby. The General was kind enough to take me in as his own after that.
See, it's funny. The first time I played this game, I was like, oh, that's funny. Isara's like childhood friend. It's gonna be like a thing between her and Welkins, like a childhood friend thing. And I was like, oh, they're related. No, they're not gonna do that. And then they make it very, very clear in this scene that she's adopted, so that if you want that ship, the ship can still sail and it's not against the law.
Yeah, we're not related by blood, but she's definitely my little sister.
Sorry, was that question too personal?
I'm sorry, like, honestly, I wouldn't even bring it up, but, like, they really hammer home the point that they're not related by blood, and it's just such an awkward thing to do if you're not looking for the ship bait. Ship bait. I can talk, I promise.
No, I don't mind at all. I was blessed with two wonderful fathers.
Yeah, I guess you were, huh? Oh, is that really the time? I've got to get going.
Why don't you see her off, Welks? I can take care of the rest of this on my own.
All right, I will. I'll be right back.
See you later, Isara. Safe travels.
Look at this. Bruhl's really becoming a ghost town.
They've been leaving for a while. Just about everyone is evacuated by now. You can't blame them. Tensions are rising with the Empire. We'll survive. The Town Watch will guard and protect the home front. Everyone will come back someday. They'll come back when it's safe again, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Welkin, I'm curious. Are you gonna join the army like your father?
I don't think that's for me. What I'd really like to do is be a teacher.
Huh. A teacher?
Yeah.
Animals and insects, flowers and plants, they've always been my passion. I've learned a lot from nature. You see, my dad, he protected this country as a general. But it's just that I want to give back in my own way. My own way. You know what I mean?
I think I do. You're sure about it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's deep in your own way. Ah! What was that?
That sound.
Move it! Come on, let's go!
I don't believe it. The mill.
Oh no! The windmill, which we just established is the beautiful centerpiece of this town, has been completely destroyed. How tragically symbolic. It's almost like the beauty of the town is being destroyed by war. How deep.
Miss Melchior, the Imperials are attacking. There's a squad of them in town right now.
Get all the Town Watch together, now! We've got to fend them off!
They must be at Mill Plaza. I'll help.
Thanks, Welkin. Now move out! Stay low!
See, I think the most interesting twist would have been what if none of this happens, right? What if they had you play the tutorial where you play as Welkin, Alicia, and some random NPC shooting up dudes, and then nothing goes down, and it's just a game about Welkin going out and being a teacher, and you just play as Welkin and teach kids, and that's just what the game's about. I think that would have been hilarious.
I'll explain the mission.
Hello, little Maggie. I sure hope that the stream looks nicer. Thank you so much for your help yesterday. For anybody who doesn't know, little Maggie hopped on my first video and gave me a bit of constructive criticism. So now we've got a transparent chat. The thank you box is taking up the bottom part of the screen, so it's not quite as much of an eyesore. And there's no more black bars, so I'm pretty proud. And hello, Miguel, if I didn't say it before. Here. I think I remember this. If I remember correctly, this is going to devolve into us trying to run away. But we'll see what happens.
Our target is the Imperials in Mill Plaza. Focus on taking down their captain. Breaking the chain of command should at least buy some time for the townspeople to get away.
Hello, Eric. Thank you for stopping by.
Alright, I got it. Let's all be careful out there.
Got a second? Listen close and I'll explain.
Okay, pretty sure we know how HP works. Are we all clear on that? Do we all know that if a character's HP hits 0, they're going to die? I sure hope so. I'm expecting that you guys have probably been playing games for about as long as I have.
Moving out.
Alright, let's... Oh gosh darn it, I know. Stop it, please. Okay. Let's get one really quick. Grrr. They just had us play the tutorial. They just had us do it. We were just in it. Like, if you combine this episode with last episode, it was like, what, 5-10 minutes ago? That we were just in the tutorial. Gosh darn it.
Now.
3D shooting Fire Emblem? Yeah. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good analogy. Death actually works a lot like Fire Emblem too. Though
Here we go.
hopefully we don't have to experience it, but just before we continue on, I'll explain death. If a character dies on the battlefield, they're not technically dead yet. You have to go over and touch their body. If you touch their body first, then they'll be evacuated, and you'll get to use them again next mission and everything will be fine. If an enemy kills your dude, and then another enemy comes up and touches the body, then they finish that character off. They're dead. There's just no more using them. If this were just like a regular gameplay on my own, then I would probably just restart the mission at that point, but since I'm doing this for you lovely people at YouTube, I'm not gonna do that. If somebody dies on the battlefield, we'll just mourn their loss and continue on. I think it'll be more interesting that way. Oh yeah, and Roy's right. There is a limited number of time you get to actually save them too. Do I have grenades yet? I don't think I do. Okay, so this person is behind cover. That's a little bit of a problem for us, but we'll just deal with it for right now. Get some pot shots off. He'll shoot back. Man, I think he got more shots off than I did. That is some bullcrap. And we're gonna move. I guess we'll move our rando out too. So the more people you have out there on the front lines, the more people you have shooting at your enemies as they're running towards you. So it's nice to have a lot of people out there. Although if you put too many of them behind the same sandbag and your opponent throws a grenade or something, your opponent can actually destroy the sandbag and you've got more vulnerable characters as well. Yeah, Roy, I saw that last time you posted it. Apparently Roy says that the creators of this game took influence from Gears of War, which is really interesting. I didn't even know that this and Gears of War came out sort of in the same time frame. Darn it, even with 2 people shooting, it wasn't quite enough.
Take this.
Oh, but we got the kill, boys. Getting done. Okay, so this next scout's not going to be a problem at all. Even if he's behind the sandbag, we're going to get that really easy kill. I think we're going to... We're probably going to get the kill on the enemy right in front of us with Alicia, and then I'll have the other 2 advance and just take that guy out, and I'll just hold a protective line like I was before. What is your opinion on the Blitz system, the gameplay structure? Yeah, the thing is, I really like the gameplay in this. I remember the reason that I even, like, paid any attention to this game at all was because I played the demo back when I downloaded and played demos all the time, and I was so entranced with the demo. I remember I used to play the demo like 2 or 3 times a day, and then I finally got my hands on the game, and I was really blown away with how good the gameplay was when you played the full game, but I didn't end up beating it. Like, there was a mission or something, I remember very specifically, there was a mission that just drove me crazy. Why can't I go over? Oh gosh. Okay. I mean, that's awkward, but alright. Are we greedy? I think we are.
Enemy sighted.
Okay. We got him. So now we'll have a Welkin advance.
Here we go.
And take this kill. I don't remember who else is here. It's been a really long time since I last played this game. I think the last time I played it was like 2010-ish. Okay, so we gotta get 1 shot on the head. Got him! Okay. I don't know why I'm so excited about that. Yes. That was a pretty easy kill. And then, you know what, since we have a rando with us, I think we're just gonna be like, we're just really uncaring about our rando and just have him go out as far as we can. The thing that's cool about scouts, which is the class that everybody here is they can move really far. So what you can do is you can either move them out somewhere to just like stare at enemies. Oh no, I right click on accident. To have them stare at enemies, or you can have them go out, check something, and then run back in. Alright, let's see. 9 to kill. What about that other guy that was shooting at me? Oh, you're standing up. Not being behind cover is really fatal. No! I say that and then I stood up from my cover. Gosh darn it. Okay, so we're being a little risky here, but we're being risky because we just got some random NPC with us and I don't really care about him. Is there support fire? I don't remember. I think if characters are hiding behind the same sandbag there is, but I think they specifically have to be behind like the same square of sandbag. I heard that PC version has reaction fire rate tied to FPS, so 60 FPS had way more. Has that been patched? I honestly couldn't tell you. I'm really horrible when it comes to technical stuff, especially since I just picked up PC gaming like 2 weeks ago. Alright, so that's an easy kill. We're just gonna head out with Alicia, get that kill, and see if there are any more enemies in the area. Oops, I keep right-clicking by accident, my bad. Can we get the kill from here? It's only one shot, right, to kill? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take the shot from here. So that's the other thing. There are certain enemies that are commanders, normally with different colored armor on, and if you kill them, your enemy loses turns. So if they start out with 5 turns and you kill 2 of their commanders, they only get 3 turns instead of 5, pretty much.
What's that?
Sounds like a tank.
Alright, this is pretty much goodbye. No, I didn't drop my microphone. I have no idea what would make you say that. So anyways, this is pretty much where the real game begins. And we are not in a good position. Okay, so just in case somebody hasn't figured this out already, we are currently fighting a tank with like 3 infantry dudes.
Welcome,
So
tank!
we are not going to take that on. We are going to run away.
That's not
Also,
good.
Miguel, I
You're
thank
not
you
equipped to
so
take
much
out a
for
tank.
stopping by and watching the gameplay, but I am going to give you a quick warning. When we get into the later missions, please don't tell me what the win conditions are. I know you're just trying to be helpful, but really would prefer to figure it out on my own.
I hate to say it, but we should probably pull out.
Luckily, I already kind of know what the beginning part of this game is. I think I played the beginning of this game like 10 times, so
Get off
I
this
remember
road
all
and
of
into
this
the
already,
alley
so
to
it's
the
not that
east.
big of a deal
It's
right
too
now.
narrow for a tank to follow. And try to stay behind cover while moving. One blast from that turret and it's over.
Okay, so how are we gonna do this? See, even though I don't really care about Rando, I still kind of don't want him to die quite yet. So let's see if we can just run past here and take care of some of those younger, I say younger, some of those smaller guys. Are you gonna stream? That's a good question. I don't want the videos to be too long, so maybe about 2 hours or so. Maybe stop about 2 o'clock my time. Ah! Oh, the greed. Oh, the white man's greed. No, wait. Oh, what? Stop it. I can't get behind this? Yes, I can. Okay.
Ready to go.
Now, Welkin, see if I can take care of another one of those small dudes. I should have took the running shot. Should have took the running shot, but I didn't, and now we're farther away. Okay, Jesus, take the wheel. Okay, we got it. We got it, boys. I don't even know why I was scared there. I forgot that I'm the best gamer of all time. Okay, now the town watchman shouldn't have quite as many people shooting at him. Oh, but he's the hero. He's the hero. We just nope. Rip. Goodbye, town watchman. Okay.
My turn, okay?
So continuing on. Let's just 5. Get the standing shot. Run. But we still got that cover though. So how greedy are we feeling? Do we want this last kill? Do we want it or do we just want to win? Oh god. I'm just gonna win. I'm just gonna win. Wait a second. Which way was victory? Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I think I got lost somewhere. Oh no, I forgot. I gotta get Welkin out here too. That was the problem. I should have just moved Welkin and got the kill. If I had moved Welkin and got the kill, I could just... I forgot for a second. Well, we're just off to a lovely start, ladies and gentlemen. No, he's not. He's not going to get wrecked by the tank because we believe in him. He's the main character. He'll never die.
Here we go.
So some of you might be wondering, how exactly do you deal with a tank? Well, normally, if we had somebody who could do a lot of damage in one hit, we could hit that giant glowing blue spot in its back. Unfortunately, we just don't have it right now. Also, I'm greedy, so I want this kill.
Yes!
Alright, so
Phew. Looks like
we did take one casualty, but it was somebody that nobody liked, so
If
rip.
we're rolling in the tanks, there's not much the town watch can do.
Yeah, grenades do a lot of damage too.
We'll try to buy time so everyone can get away. I'll dig in my heels at the main gate.
We
and
haven't
do what
seen
I
them
can to
yet,
stall
but there are actually different classes that you can have in this game. 5, if I remember correctly. And characters that can deal just a lot of damage in one hit, like the bazooka guys, the lancers I think they're called. They're normally how you take out the tanks. But we don't have any of those. We just got a
Okay,
bunch of
I'll
scouts
head
who
back
just
to my
move
house
really
and grab
fast,
Sarah
and
and
that's
Martha,
really
then
their
come
only
back.
trait.
careful
So
out
we're
there,
not going to
Malcolm.
take that tank out right now. D rank. That's not good. Scout, shock trooper, lancer, snipers, and medics. Yeah.
Chapter 2. Escape from Brule.
How far did I play before? I don't really want to give anything away, but I played a bit in. I played until a very, very powerful character was introduced. That's how far I played. Nope. No, sorry. Stop. I was just trying to get rid of all of these YouTube notifications and everything broke. Okay. I think we're good though. Oh, heck, 9 people watching. Thank you all for stopping by. That's a lot more than I expected I would have. Cutscene time. Just gonna lay back, enjoy the scene.
Isara, Martha, please be okay.
Martha!
What's her problem? She pregnant or just fat?
Who cares? Not gonna make any difference when she's dead.
Stop this now!
See what she's wearing? Take a good look at that shawl. She's a Darkson.
Then that explains it. I thought this place stunk. Now I know it does. So, we got ourselves a fat one and a stinky one. P.U. It's a regular pig farm in here.
I will thank you to watch your tongue in this house. You have to leave, now.
That's a big gun for such a little girl. Drop it.
Isara!
Huh? Hold it right there! Die! Dark-son pig!
Isara, are you okay?
I'm okay thanks to you. But Martha, I think she's...
Martha!
This isn't good. She's gone into labor. Moving her would be dangerous.
Right. Well, we can't just leave her here. What are we gonna do? There are a lot of Imperials out there, Ys. It's only a matter of time before they take over the Mill Plaza.
Welks, listen. The barn out back.
What about it?
Our fathers have left us something. Something that might get us out of this mess.
That is indeed racist, Miguel. It's also kind of funny how they know what race she is based on the fact she's wearing like a little poncho thing. Martha! Why did you say that name? Nice meme. Also, the soldier's voice I think you're referring to is Spike Beagle, but also Zabuza, since we're going on the whole Naruto train. So, you were wondering earlier how we were going to deal with that tank? I have a feeling we're going to get an answer in this one. Just take a look.
Dad's tank. Whoa. I can't believe it's still here.
And it's one of a kind. Here it is, the Edelweiss. Tamer built it especially for General Gunther.
Yeah, and it worked great, too. So it's just been parked here in the barn?
I wanted to make sure it would still operate, you know, in case of emergencies. I enrolled in a maintenance class given by the military. I wanted to be able to do what my father could do.
Well, that's great. But that's only a class, Isara.
It really didn't need much. Hardly any alterations at all. I just fitted it with a new turbine engine. It really improves on the power-to-weight ratio. The Edelweiss is field-worthy. Its firepower and mobility are more than a match for recent models.
Well, assuming it does work. What's next?
All right. Welks, you took the armored vehicle course, didn't you?
Yeah. Back in high school. Once.
We'll bring Martha here. She'll be safe inside the tank, and we can move to a better location. Just leave the driving to me, okay? All you have to do is give the orders.
Isara, we ready to roll?
Engaging engine. The Edelweiss is ready for deployment.
Alicia could still be out there dodging bullets, buying time for people to evacuate. Here's the plan. We're gonna pick up Alicia and get out of town. All right, Edelweiss, move out!
Okay, so just for the record, I don't think a single part of this is a good idea. First of all, I wish my high school had an armored vehicle course. How cool would that be? But why on earth would you let high schoolers learn how to use tanks? That's just so weird. Even within like the realm of this world, it just seems weird that you would not save that for like a college course. audio crackles? Is there a problem? Should I change something? But secondly, I cannot believe that putting a pregnant woman in a tank is not going to have some kind of negative repercussions. Tanks are not necessarily a smooth ride. Thirdly, it's also kind of funny that they're only going to pick up Alicia because they've sort of acknowledged that Alicia is really like the only one here that's left that matters. And nobody told me that Alicia's the only one here, okay? I have a feeling that there are probably other town watchmen around too. It's just Alicia's the only one with a name and not just named Town Watchman. If you were a parent and you named your child Town Watchman, I mean, it's really your fault that this is happening.
Here's the brief for this operation.
Kudos, there's an anime of this game. Is there actually a Valkyria Chronicles anime? I actually didn't know that. Valkyria Chronicles 2 setting is a military school with exactly that premise. Okay, I'm actually really excited to beat this game so I can finally try out Valkyria Chronicles 2 and 3. Because I did hear that they were great games, and the PSP is, in my opinion, an underrated classic. But I just never played them because I was really anal about wanting to beat the first one first. Hi here, Knight and Douchey. I don't think I've actually seen you in the chat before. Welcome.
All right, let's be.
Alright, so this is pretty much like a defensive tutorial. Let's see, Valkyria Chronicles 3 was the best in my opinion.
There's going to be even more casualties among the townspeople.
See, she even acknowledges there are going to be even more casualties among the townspeople. There's still townspeople here evacuating, but Alicia is the only one that we care about. And anyways, let's see. Valkyria Chronicles 3 is the best in my opinion, though you have to import it. Nah. Imports, Pirate Bay. What's the difference, really? You can play it without any issues with the language, though? Okay.
The Town Watch will defend this gate so as many people as possible can get away.
Valkyria Chronicles 3 didn't get an English release because of poor sales of Valkyria Chronicles 2. I expected that. Valkyria Chronicles 2 being on the PSP was definitely going to hinder it in some way. Yeah, I found this stream by accident. It's Valkyria Chronicles, so I stay here. Thank you so much, Knight and Douchey. I cannot believe you found this by accident. That's so weird. I expected nobody except for, like, some of my more die-hard fans would end up here. But look, we've got a new friend. Everybody say hello to Knight and Douchey, please. Focusing on defense, yep. Contrarily, this means enemies hiding, cover will protect more and difficult as well. Yep. Okay, I got it. It's defensive tutorial. So this is where we sort of get the full power of the hand grenade. Hand grenades can destroy cover, so if enemies are within cover, I can... Oh, 1 second here. Oh man, I really want to see what... Okay, I'm gonna have him move out. 1, so I can take a look at the area, and 2, because I want to have somebody on that other side too. Don't shoot at me, please. Okay. Let's get a little bit closer. I wonder if I can get close enough to attempt a shot on this guy. We're gonna see. Can I get it? Oh, I need 4 shots to kill. Oh, that's not going to end well. 9 to kill here. Let's try it anyways. Please. I know you weren't gifted with a name, but hopefully you were paying attention in school. Oh, we got close. Got a lot closer than I thought we were going to. No, don't stand. So, Knight and Douchey, just to let you know, normally what I do is I stream card games, but I also have quite the passion for video games, so here I am playing a video game. Now, we are going to head up around this way and see if we can get a better shot on those guys. If I remember correctly, there's also somebody else back here. Yep. Oh, found him. We found him, boys. Okay, so this is probably going to be like the worst turn I've ever taken, but we're going to take a shot on this guy and see if we can back up a little bit. Wow. Wow, thanks. Thanks, Town Watchman. You're the greatest. I hope they kill you next turn, Town Watchman. Fan patch for Valkyria Chronicles 3? I sure hope so, because I would very much like to play it. I'd like to play the entire series. And fan patches are normally pretty good. I remember there was a pretty decent fan patch for Type 0 before the official one came out. That was actually a pretty big thing, because when they weren't going to bring Final Fantasy Type 0 out here, the fans were making their own patch. It took them like 3 or 4 years to make it, and then 2 days after they released that the patch was done, Square Enix came out and released the trailer for their Type 0 HD release, which I have a feeling, just call this women's intuition, but I have a feeling that they knew that the patch was coming out, and they were waiting for the patch to be released before they released news on the official game. Like, I know that sounds just really conspiracy theory-ish, but like, people don't really pay attention to the fact that companies watch forums and stuff. Like, you think there aren't Nintendo fans? I'm not Nintendo fans. Nintendo workers on GBA Temp? Because there are. They're everywhere. Nintendo's always watching stuff like that. Like, they literally have people whose job it is to just Google, like, hacks and stuff for their systems, and then they just go and they watch that stuff to see if they can compete against it. Okay, so there's not much we can do about the tank right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and clean up those infantry guys so that all we have to deal with is the tank. And then once we get our backup, of course, we should be fine. Oh, Scout. Scout, ha, you suck. Too greedy. You flew too close to the sun, little Icarus. So we've got a pretty decent line set up here. Oh, but this one was smarter. Whew, and we get our first look at the Shock Trooper. Shock Troopers can't really move that far. They're pretty slow, but they've got really decent armor on, so they can take a lot of shots, and also, they have a machine gun. The machine guns are nice. Wow. I have no idea how you became a high-ranking officer, sir. I don't even know how you lived through training. No. Okay, that's not as big of a problem as I thought it was going to be. Alright, so Town Watchman on our left is going to take care of that guy, and then I'll have my other Town Watchman sneak back there and see if I can get some damage on some of the dudes in the back. Yeah, little Maggie, the broken badge means that my enemy gets one less turn next turn. Some of my characters here also have the badges. Pretty much if those characters go down, I lose turns. So right now I can take 4 turns, but if Alicia goes down, then I only get 3. Although in this case I lose, but normally if a character has a badge, it means you get an extra turn for that character being alive. Did I beat this game already? No, Knight and Danchi, I haven't beaten this game quite yet. I played it on the PS3 when it originally came out, but I never actually got around to... Whoa, no! I stopped paying attention. That was my bad. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, no worries. No worries. We're just gonna use Alicia here to get... What am I stuck on? Okay, never mind. We're good. We Gucci. 18 to kill. Well, I can fix that right up. Wait a second. Can I? Can I fix it right up? Maybe we should get a little closer. I think we got it now. Right?
Now!
This should work. Nice. So now if I end, take one more shot here. Okay, should be able to get this kill. Good stuff. And now we'll have my other rando go back there. We already know about a couple of guys back there because I've already seen them, but okay. Alright, go on over. Thank you. Should be in. Yep, there is. That cover's a little too sick. Okay, don't fail me this time, please. Just 2 shots. That's all you need. Okay. We got 'em, boys. Be a coward, don't be a hero. Okay, so we took one pretty unfortunate loss, but it was my fault. I wasn't paying attention. I ended up standing up instead of going into aim mode. So, whoops. But at least you guys got to see the power of shock troopers. Like, that machine gun is absolutely no joke. Especially against scouts who have, like, the lowest armor in the game. Actually, the medics have the lowest armor in the game, but it's pretty close. It's pretty close.
If this keeps up.
Ah, our defensive line's not as good with that guy dead. That's unfortunate. That's okay. Alicia's gonna get the kill here, and we'll just keep up our strategy. Everything should be fine until our little friend gets back. The cool thing about having us lined up here too is that I can just have my other town watchman come over here and clean up one of these kills too, and it shouldn't affect anything. Aw, yeah. It's about to go down. So the thing about tanks is they're really powerful, but they take 2 turns to use instead of 1. And yes, the comic sound effects are pretty fantastic. We're gonna move with this first, not only because it's a frickin' tank, but also because it's the one that's farthest away and we want our defensive line to stay where it is.
Alright, let's give it a shot. Hang in there, Alicia.
Might be able to kill the 2 soldiers in 1 shot from Alicia? Maybe. That's a good point, actually. Thank you. I'm glad that an official French person approves of my advice.
Look, it's a tank! It's a galleon tank!
Ooh-wog. Ooh-wog. Sorry, but some of the writing for this game is a little weird. Wog.
Welkin, you have a tank?
You know what, Alicia? That's exactly what I said the first time too.
Right now, we need to stop those soldiers.
Enemy tank sighted, Welks. Switching to anti-tank combat. Armor-piercing shells loaded.
All right, let's go take it down.
All right. So here's the plan, boys. Since I ran out. I ran out already. Is there anything I can pull off from here? Might be able to pull off a pretty sick mortar shot from here. Maybe. No, can't get far enough. So this is a pretty unfortunate spot to be in. Normally there would be some dudes here for me to shoot at, but I already killed the dudes with my town watchman. So that's not going to be the case. How far can I go? Oh, let's just see if something happens, I guess. No. So, I actually really like the idea of maybe taking out both of these guys with Alicia, because I think I can actually... No, I can't. 7 to kill? No, I can't. But if I aim at him... Okay. Well, that was fun. Now we're going to go right back onto our tank, because we've got exactly 2 left.
Here we go.
The tanks unfortunately follow the same rules, so I'm going to lose a little bit of movement from moving with my tank again, but that's okay. Not a big deal. Now, these guys here aren't really doing very much to the gate, but this guy here is a problem. So just going to tab through real quick. I want to double check something here. Okay. So, we're pretty much just going to go after this. Tanks are a lot more accurate than the dudes are, so should be able to get this pretty easily. Just need one more shot to kill, boys. And we're done there. Also, it's pretty important to note that our weak point is in a place where nobody can really get to it, so even if they wanted to retaliate, they really couldn't. Even if they wanted to retaliate, they really couldn't.
Minor damage sustained.
Yeah, minor damage sustained. I like that. I wish it was a little more sarcastic, but whatever. Ooh. Got some enemies moving up on the rear, but I don't think it's going to really make much of a difference. Gonna shoot back at this scout real quick. He's dead next turn. But first things first.
Entering combat.
Good night.
Now.
What? Okay. Okay. Just, I can't see. Okay. We just got a little bit too excited there. Tell you what, Welkin. Tell you what, buddy. Since we didn't bring our glasses with us today. There. Was that close enough for you, Welkin? Was that close enough? Glad I could take care of you. It's weird. I've never experienced a tank miss that badly before. Normally the tank shots that I took were pretty accurate if I remember correctly. Maybe it's just like nostalgia kicking in, but I remember the tanks like never missing their shots before.
The Imperials are running off for now. Looks like we bought some time at least.
Welks, it's a boy. Martha had a boy.
She gave birth in Dad's tank?
You know what, Welkin? That is exactly what my reaction would be in this scenario.
Yes, and without complications. They're both perfectly healthy.
Good. That's fantastic. Now let's stay sharp as we head out of town.
Yeah, Roy, the mortar's fantastic. So the mortar is pretty much like a free grenade that your tank gets, and it's just really good. She's driving, loading, and firing on her own. Logan seems to be ordering her around. Give her a break. Yeah, no joke. Welkin could have delivered the baby for her. Welkin isn't doing anything. Literally, he's just pointing a direction and saying, "Go that way." Okay, switch to the anti-tank missiles. All right, shoot the missiles. Oh, you missed, Isara. Actually, to be fair, that's a good point. I'm actually going to chalk up our first miss to, like, that's when Isara was trying to, like, cut the umbilical cord of the baby that she's delivering, and that's why she couldn't get the shot. So you know what, Isara, you did your best. Did your absolute finest, and I'm not even mad about it. We're gonna go ahead and save just real quick, because we've taken a lot of steps, and I really don't want my power to go out or something. If anybody remembers, there was actually a card game stream I did a couple of days ago, where I blew Screen of Death in the middle of the stream, and I still to this day don't know what caused it, so we need to be as cautious as possible.
Two hours after the first shots were fired, Brule was under Imperial control. Though a mere skirmish by Empire standards, the raid on Brule would mark Welkin Gunther's first taste of battle and begin his rise to a Gallian hero.
Alicia.
I thought I would be ready for this. I knew war meant this might happen. It hurts. Seeing my town overrun like this, seeing all those people killed, it's just not right. How could all this happen? It isn't human, Welkin.
We look at those birds and see how wild and free they are. But they all have their own territories. If anything threatens their home, they'll risk their lives to defend it. People are animals too. We do what we have to, when we have to. Animals are in a constant struggle to stay alive, but I've also seen them help each other, almost like they were cooperating in order to survive.
Cooperating?
That's why I'm so into studying natural science. That coexistence. I want to know how it works. If we could figure that out, mankind could put it to use for our own survival. That's why I want to be a teacher, so that I can pass that knowledge on to the children. I mean, even if we can't completely eliminate war, at least we might learn to live together as one people.
You think so?
Welks, look. Martha fell asleep, so that makes me the babysitter. See, Alicia?
Oh, he's adorable.
Just like you said, even in war, new life happens all around us. Come here. Look, that's your hometown.
Sorry,
Someday,
sorry, I'll shut up.
we'll come back home again.
Yes. Someday soon. I know it.
Hey, little guy. You see that pile of rubble that's currently
Chapter 3,
on fire with
Vassal
all the
Urban
dead
Warfare.
bodies strewn around? That's where you came from. Isn't that cute? Aren't you excited to come back here one day? Oh, don't mind all the blood, little one. That's just because there was a war going on.
In March of 1935, the Empire began its invasion across Gallia's eastern border. Maximilian, commander of the Gallian invasion front, built his army around mobile armor. Ghirlandaio and the other fortresses along the border fell to his tanks in quick succession. Brule's fall in under 2 hours was typical of villages in the Empire's path, and the
Oh, sorry. I actually didn't mean to skip that. That was my bad. You'll have to pause if you want to see what they said.
Randgrees, Gallia's capital, a town secure and stable since ancient times. Within its walls stood the castle Randgrease, and within its unicorn spire resided Cordelia, Gallia's princess. Supporting Gallia's policy of neutrality was a system of universal conscription.
50 hours? Jesus. We are going to be
Under
busy.
it, all schools required military training each year. In the event of a war, citizens were then drafted into the militia to defend their country. As the conflict with the East grew worse, both Welkin and Alicia found themselves no exceptions to that fate.
So these are my new digs. Oh, my uniform. I should get changed before reporting in. Better get ready now.
I will admit, that is a very, very sexy uniform. I would like to have that outfit as like cosplay or something, because it looks really nice. Okay, the hat, not so much, but you know what, if you take the hat away, that is still a pretty sick uniform.
Everything you need for a nice hike. Or combat.
Welkin? Can I come in?
Sure, it's open.
Oh, you're already changed too. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. You look good, actually. So, how about me? Do I look all right in this? Convincing?
Let's take a look. Yeah, you look fine. You wear it like a pro.
Really? You're not just saying that?
See, she doesn't have to wear dumb headwear. She just gets to wear her awesome, like, head bandana thing.
Of course not. You look tough. I like it.
Oh, good. I was worried it looked kind of silly.
No way. That plating on the back? It's like a coleopterid exoskeleton. Beetle-tastic.
Colio what? And did you just say beetle? Welkin? What kind of girl wants to hear that she looks like a bug?
Huh? Not just any bug. A rhinoceros beetle. King of the insects. Who wouldn't want that?
Uh-huh. I guess I'll just try to take that as a very Welkin sort of compliment.
Tell me about that scarf. You've been wearing it since I met you.
Oh, this? It's part of my uniform from the bakery.
Yes, Miguel, she's a baker, by the way. Just stood up to tell you guys that.
Is that right?
I don't want to forget the time I spent busting my buns baking.
Do you get it, by the way? Busting my buns. It's a baker joke.
I plan to keep wearing it until I can get back to manning the ovens again.
See, I can say things like that because in real life, I am in fact a baker.
That's great. Once you do, I'll be first in line to get some of that bread.
Is that a promise? Well, I'll be sure to have plenty of it ready and waiting for you.
Also, I know I keep interrupting, but when Welkin says that, every time I hear it, like, first in line to get some of that bread sounds like a euphemism, and then her reaction to it sounds like she's just playing into it even more. I'll be first in line to get some of that bread. But yeah, well, I'll be sure to have plenty ready and waiting for you.
Absolutely. Hey, if you're ready, we should probably go see the captain now.
Yeah, right? Who needs a metal helmet to protect yourself? Especially, you know, since you're an infantry unit who's on the front lines, who is a scout, whose job is to go out and look at the enemies before anybody else, and look for surprise attacks. I mean, why on earth would you want head plating?
Come in. Excuse me, ma'am. Galleon Militia enlistee Welkin Gunther, reporting for duty.
Ma'am, Galleon Militia enlistee Alicia Melchiot, also reporting for duty.
I'm Captain Eleanor Varrot, commander of this regiment. Gunther, you're promoted to lieutenant. You'll be leader of Squad 7 now.
Ma'am!
Enlistee Melchiot, you're promoted to sergeant. You'll be under the lieutenant's command. Understood?
Ma'am!
What do you know? It is you. Nice coincidence, huh, Welkin?
Valdio? I had no idea that you'd enlisted.
Yep. Now that there's a real war going on, I joined up. Pretty much all the officer and training boys are here just like you.
You know each other?
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welcome was in science and I was in archaeology. And just look at us now. No archaeology or science. Looks like the two of us are studying war, I guess.
Looks that way. It's good to see you.
And you.
That'll be all for now. There's a strategy briefing later today. But you still have time. Time for you to catch up. You'll be spending a lot of time on the post and in Randbreeze. They'll be your new home. So get to know them. That'll be all. Report back in time for the briefing. Until then, you're dismissed.
Whoa, you know, never once did it hit me before, but the voice actor for Kakashi, the head Jonin of Squad 7, is actually playing as the main character Welkin, who is lieutenant of Squad 7. I want to believe with all my heart that they did that on purpose, but I just don't know anymore. Alright, let's take a quick look around. Need to get reacquainted with this. This is where we'll be spending a lot of our time because it's where we can actually look at everybody and see what's going on. Okay, so this doesn't really matter right now. Just stat screen, pretty much. Yeah, right? Welkin, the teacher, or at least the person studying to be a teacher, is definitely the most combat ready. Then again, he is the only one who rolled up here with his own tank, so I guess it kind of makes sense.
This is the command room. Use it to structure your squad. You will have access to both drafted and volunteer recruits. Now that I think of it, Squad 7 is still short on soldiers, isn't it? I'll explain how this works. This is the master list. The recruits have all been assigned classes based on their talents. I should probably touch on the 5 classes, just so we're clear. First off, you have the scouts. Just like the name suggests, they'll be your eyes. Their best asset is their mobility. They can go out, collect intel, then make it back safely. That, and a keen eye for enemies. A good scout can spot a man in tall grass from 100 yards. That comes at the price of firepower. Their job is spotting enemies, not taking them out. Next up, the shock trooper. They're the ones to break through enemy lines and clean up. They offer excellent offense and defense. As far as combat goes, they're as good as it gets. While they lack any specialized techniques, they also don't have any obvious shortcomings. Think of them as the least finicky unit in your squad, Lieutenant. After them, we have Lancers, then anti-tank units. They're critical when facing armored targets.
Whoa, did you guys just hear her misread her lines? After them we have Lancers, then anti-tank units. I never noticed that before. Huh. Just a strange thing to point out, I guess. Moving on.
Their purpose is pretty self-explanatory. In most cases, they're the only way to stop a tank. They're also well shielded from explosives, which conveniently includes tank mortars. Sadly, they're slow and weak to gunfire. Their limited ammo could also be called a drawback. Changing gears, we have the engineers. They handle supplies and perform combat support. They can restock other units' ammunitions, treat the wounded, even repair tanks on site. They can place sandbags for cover, disarm mines, repair towers, you name it. Their actual combat skills are very low. Think of them as combat facilitators. Lastly, we have the snipers. They can shoot down targets from a considerable distance.
Sorry guys, I'm just really excited. I like snipers. Snipers are great.
You won't find better soldiers for marksmanship and range. They can hit targets I can barely see. Sniping
We're pretty much
rifles
going to be
also come
rocking
with
as many
scopes
snipers as
that
I can
work
get
to
my hands
augment
on.
a sniper's natural eyesight. Drawbacks include low mobility and defense. If the enemy gets them alone, they're done for. That should cover the basics. Go ahead and put a squad together now. There's room for 20, and you can swap units at any time.
Oh boy, we get to make our squad. So I want to remind you guys, because this is very important, if any of these people die on the battlefield and an enemy touches them, they're dead forever. So that's why there are so many people to go through. And the interesting excuse me, and the interesting thing here is they actually put a lot of time into making these guys unique, and none of them really look like carbon copies of anybody else. They all have their own little like interests, and just everything about them so good. So to point out what exactly is going on here with their stat screen and whatnot, there are a bunch of sort of traits set up. Like this one has pollen allergy, night vision, and lone wolf. Pretty much these are specific traits that make this unit unique to other snipers. So pollen allergy, if you are somewhere where there's a bit too many plants, like if you're outside somewhere and not in a city, for example, then you'd sort of lose some of your HP. This unit's really good at missions where you have to take them out at the night. Take them out at night. Sorry, again, I promise I know how to talk. And then lone wolf, you pretty much have to put her out by herself. If she's next to anybody, then her evasion goes down. So if somebody rolls up on her and starts shooting at her while she's next to other units, then she's a goner. Normally units also have likes. She doesn't have any because she's a lone wolf, but if we go up here to Cesare, for example, he likes Kevin and Newt. So when you find some units you like, you can also find some units that they work really well with. And the thing about units that they work well with is they're more likely to support fire when somebody starts shooting at them. So for example, if Cesare and Kevin and Newt are all like chilling together, then if somebody shoots at one of them, the other two will actually like stand up and start shooting back. And I think you also get a slight stat bonus for them being next to each other, but I don't remember exactly. All in all, like if you find some units that you really like and you're looking for people to fill out your squad, then you want to try and use units that some of your favorite units like as well. So first of all, we're getting Marina for sure. Marina is my bae. Like, don't get me wrong, Alicia's slightly cuter, but Marina's a sniper and also amazing. Who else do we want? We want at least one person from each. We've already got Alicia. We're gonna need an engineer. Who's a cute engineer we could go with? Fies and Aika? Valkyria Chronicles cast. Is that the anime? Let's take a look for them. Vise and Aika. Aika's kind of cute. Where's Vise? Oh, he's got an eye patch. That's all kinds of edgy. Okay, so first things first, let me look through these guys really quick. I'm not going to be reading their stuff very much. Oh, wait a second. This person likes Alicia. Oh, that could be useful. Do you guys like anybody else that I'm using right now? No, we're gonna take her because she likes. Oh, but she's got man hater. Are we gonna be using a lot of men though? Probably not, okay? We're choosing based on waifus, so she's gonna be absolutely perfect for our squad.
My name is Dallas Wyatt. I'm excited to be joining up.
Valkyria Chronicles is an old Sega RPG on Dreamcast. Vice and Ica make a cameo here. Oh, I get it. Okay, so they're from another Valkyria game. I gotcha, I gotcha. Okay, yeah, that's sick. I'll take a look at them in just a second. Probably gonna take Cesare too, because he's a sniper.
My name is Cesare Regard.
Cesare, sorry.
I'll handle things my own way, thank you.
Oh, and he's... Oh, you're so sassy, though. More like Sassari. Am I right, guys? Ignore that one, guys. That's not my best. So we're gonna need some more dudes. Gotta rock that Vice and Ica now that I know that they come from another game in the series. Because that's sick.
Hey there. I'm Ica Thompson. I'll try my best. Sound good, Welkin?
Oh, did I go right past him? Where are you? There we are.
The name's Vice Engelbard. Let's go kick this war in the teeth.
Skies of Arcadia? Oh, now that you mention it, yeah. I totally see that. I remember Skies of Arcadia. I didn't play it. I saw it all the time, but I didn't actually get a chance to play it myself. One sec. I'm going to move over here really quick and see what their likes are. I'm going to choose based on units that I know I'm going to be using a lot, so... Largo and Cherry. I wonder who Cherry is. I'm going to go really quickly back over and see who Cherry is. Oh, she's kind of cute. Right? I think. Yeah, I'm gonna take her too.
I'm Cherry Steinen, like with a J. It's silent, but I'm not.
Okay, you got like that Gone Girl thing going on. I kind of dig it. Oh god. Oh god. I'm stuck in the thing. No, stop it, please. Okay, there we go. Take John? Are we taking John too? Which one was John? Oh, wait a second. Was John the really effeminate guy? Effeminate guy? One sec. I think I know who you're talking about. Give me one sec. Where was he? He was, this guy. Oh, yeah. I remember him.
Hey, soldier. I'm Jan Walker. I'll fight with everything I've got.
Oh, God, I love him. You know, a character like this could never come out in 2017. But I love him. He's so adorable. You know, if he came out in a game in 2017, though, people would be like, oh my god, that's so offensive. You're reinforcing negative stereotypes about homosexuals. And then if you didn't release them, they'd be like, well, there is not enough homosexual representation in video gaming. Oh my god. Okay, we're taking her.
I'm Nancy DeFore. It's so good to meet you.
Oh, you're kind of cute too. Let's take a look here. Oh, this person likes Alicia. Should we take him too? I think... I'm gonna take this guy.
I'm Noche Wordsworth. Hi.
No. In a few words, I can respect that. You're also, let's see. What was his name? Liam O'Brien? Gara of the Desert? Who else? There are just so many waifus to choose from.
I'm Frisia York Handsome. I know you'll take real good care of me.
You and me, man. You and me. I can tell you and I are gonna get along just fine, Frisia. We got 7 more empty slots. Wow. I forgot how hard it was to choose 20 people. Well, she's the lolly. We gotta take her, I guess.
Hi, I'm Aisha Newman. Nice to meet you, Mr. Welkin.
Oh, and she's got like an adorable list thing going on. Okay. Okay. So what are we missing, guys? Oh. Wrong button. So we got a lot of scouts. I think we're fine on scouts. No more scouts. Probably use another engineer. Let's see, do you guys like any of the people that we're bringing with us? Why are you all so ugly? What do your things do? Smell of iron, boost in attack power, okay. When HP reaches a single digit, they dive headlong into despair, causing a home? That's not good? I don't know. Then again, I don't plan on you guys taking too much damage. How about you? Oh, wrong button again. Pollen allergy. Okay, I can deal with that. Having brethren close by to protect stirs. Enhanced defensive abilities. That's normally really good, right? Having allies in the same class nearby puts them at ease. I really don't plan on using engineers that much. I guess you're technically better than the other one, though. We'll take you two.
Hello, sir. My name is Nadine. I'm sure I'll be coming to you for help.
Oh, and she's Yuna. Nice. I recognize you, Yuna. You can't fool me. Let's see. Low on shock troopers? You really think so? Yeah. I could see that. Okay. What do we got here? You like Frisia. I could take you. You don't like anybody. Hans and Oscar. Mika and Claudia. I'll take Jane.
The name's Jane Turner. I'll do anything if it means putting holes in imps.
Wow. You are edgy. We'll take one more shock trooper too. At least one more shock trooper, at least. Thinking Dorothy and Nina are kind of cute. What are your... Oh no, stop it. Why am I so bad at this? Country breds and boosting concentration, okay. Bent on protecting the camp by sheer force of will, they naturally become better at evading attacks. Oh, you're a really defensive unit, okay. For whatever reason, Lancers aren't their thing. Attack power is lowered against Lancers? That doesn't actually sound too bad, because I'm probably not going to be using these guys to take out Lancers. I'm probably going to be using snipers to take out Lancers. Let me see yours again. I want to know what Shut-In does. When holed up in camp, they cease to pay attention to the outside world, causing a drop in defense. So they have to be useful. I understand. Oh, frail body. Do you really want frail body on a shock trooper? Having less than half full AP makes them feel totally exhausted, leading to decreased defense. Well, that just sounds all kinds of useful. Well, we're not going to use you. I'm going to use... I use Wendy.
I'm Wendy Cheslock. Kaboom.
I think we've made the right decision. 3 more spots. Oh, we're going to need another one of you guys. Oh, Yoko's like a little housemaid. I like that. Oh, but Elise is really adorable. You like Kobe, Aisha, and Aika? We're using Aika. I don't think we're using any of the other two. I remember Kobe's the old guy. You like Susie, Homer, and Ramsey. I don't remember if we're using any of them. I'm gonna take her.
Hi there. I'm Yoko Martins. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Okay. Good addition. Good addition. 2 more spots. I guess we'll take... okay, we'll take 1 more scout and 1 more shock trooper. How's that sound, guys? Take Juno, because she's got that glasses fetish going on.
Reporting for duty. Looks like I'll be joining you in Squad 7.
And we'll take... What do you think, guys? Should I take Dorothy or Nina? Am I taking either of you? Mika or Claudia? No, am I taking any of you? Might have Rosina. We'll take Nina. She's a good defensive unit.
The name's Nina Strice, and I look forward to a good workout out there.
You got it, buddy. So this is our official team. I don't even know if it's really a good team,
Well,
but we got cute girls.
Feel like you've struck a balance? Come back anytime you'd like to adjust your squad. As time passes, we'll have more recruits to choose from, so keep an eye on that list. Oh, and all the recruits go through training together, so they're all ready for combat. They'll be at the same level as the rest of the team you've taken into the field.
That's one really cool thing is, like, if one of your people dies and you're worried about your power going down a lot, you don't have to, because you can swap out units that that die on the field with other units of the same class, because everybody of the same class has the same level, so it's not that big of a deal.
Work well with. That should be enough to get you started. You can figure out the rest as you go.
Okay, to be fair, I feel like that took a lot longer than it was supposed to.
Squad leader's a lot of responsibility.
Cute girls is all that matters, okay? Cute girls is all I need. You get cute girls out there, and then you just have to be kind of smart. That's all. That's all. Edie? I think I remember Edie. Is she the one with the curly hair?
Come to think of it, Valdio's heading up Squad 1, isn't he? I wonder if he's off sorting through this stuff now, too. I'd better get a move on.
Gee willikers, I feel like I just did a whole lot. Can I save from here? No, of course not. I have to go back to book mode to save. So let's just finish up here. Training field.
Welcome to your worst nightmare. I'm the guy who's gonna whip you lazy blobs into shape. Still, I can't work miracles here. No amount of drilling beats real combat experience. I want you all to go out there, kick some imp tail, and then show me what you learned. I will train that experience into something you can actually use. Level you bums up. But don't go trying to hog all the glory. A squad's a team, and we got no need for stars. You will train as a class and level up by class. Scout level 2, Scout level 3. You get it? When the scouts level up, that means each and every one of them goes up that level. You hear me, maggots? Any of you think he's better than the rest of the team, go home now! All right. Now I'll show you lowlights how this whole thing actually works. It ain't complicated. First you go out there and fight, then divvy up that experience here. Once the experience you cram into a soldier class clears a set amount, it'll level up. Picking which class to level up and when is your job as the squad leader. Now give it a go. Train all you want. I've got all day.
Oh boy, guys, what do you guys think? What should level up first? We know. Okay, so this for sure. Actually, let's try to be as even as possible. We're gonna get you guys up there too. Can I just level everybody up to 2? Okay.
Bite the bullet! No pain, no gain!
Wow.
Good work, maggots! You're one level closer to human. Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the Lancers. Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the snipers.
Okay, neat. Well, if the Lancers and the Snipers got a new potential, that means we should probably focus on other people. Let's go Scouts, since we can guaranteed get them a level this time.
You're better than this! Push those limits! Good work, maggots! You're one level closer to human.
Alright, I feel pretty confident with what we have set up going on so far.
That's how training by class works. Now get out there and rack up some experience.
Potential? Yeah, honestly, little Maggie, I don't really know what what the potential is. I don't remember. It's been too long. But I figure if they got it, then it's probably something good.
A unit class will unlock a hidden potential.
Oh, never mind. We're going to get it here.
You can think of potentials as the natural abilities your soldiers have inside of them.
No, okay. Yeah, I remember. Okay, so pretty much unlocking the potential gives them a new trait. Kind of like how some of the people have, like, Man-Hater, and the one has, like, Camp Defender, and so on and so forth.
Those abilities will form a big part of your strength in the field. Other times, leveling up a class will earn you clearance for a new order. Here, as long as we're talking about it, I'll teach you a classic, a real golden oldie. Orders are special commands you can give out as the squad leader. They can save your tail. It doesn't take a genius to see that leveling up your soldiers is the best way to beef up your squad. The soldiers will get stronger, and you just might unlock new potentials and orders. All that just from me working you sorry bums into the dirt. I just hope you maggots are ready for a real workout the next time I see you here.
Okay. Last one, R&D.
Welcome to R&D, man. What can I do you for? Wait, I know that insignia. You're Lieutenant Gunther, aren't you? I knew it! Man, I've heard about you. That evacuation at Brule was just... wow! Protecting a tiny life in the middle of all that slaughter? Man!
Alrighty, catch you later, Knight and Douchey. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Oh, Lieutenant, you're good people.
Hopefully you'll join us next time, too.
What's going on, Leon? I could hear you from clear across the hangar.
Oh, Casey, check it out! It's Lieutenant Gunther! He's the man!
Sorry about him, Lieutenant. He's like this all the time, I'm afraid. But where are my manners? I'm Kreese Cherney. I'm training here as a mechanic.
Oh, and I'm Leon Schmidt, but just call me Leon, bro. I'm your boy.
So, Lieutenant Gunther, what brings you down to R&D today? We do work here on weapons development.
And that includes rifles and machine guns. We could even soup up your tank. Of course, research expenses aren't cheap.
With rifles and other firearms, we'll mass-produce new models as they're developed. You won't have to worry about making enough for your squad. We'll outfit them.
For tanks, you can upgrade the baseline performance of the body itself, or develop optional parts that you can add on to tweak out its specs.
Right. You can choose which optional parts you want in the tank equipment section. Come in any time and make adjustments based on the needs of the operation at hand.
Okay, so let's do this. First things first, weapons. Oh boy, I wonder which one I'm gonna pick, guys. Sniper rifles. How random and unexpected of me. Accuracy sounds like the tits, so we're gonna get that.
for you, bro.
Thanks. Alrighty, looks like we gotta stop there.
Sorry, bro. We're just not there.
Not a big deal. Next, I guess we'll go rifles. Get that accuracy boost too. Lord knows we need it.
Here you go.
Now some defense. Uniforms. Nice. I guess blast suits too, because our lancers are gonna need some armor.
All set.
What about the Edelweiss? Body enhancements, treads, and others. What I would like more than anything else is movement. Plus HP. They're kind of expensive. I don't know if I want it. Body enhancements, maybe? Barrel protector, reinforced. Nah, it's not really what I'm looking for. I guess we'll check out attack support too. Sight upgrade. Accuracy plus 5. 1,000 is still a lot though, so let's take a look at our other stuff first. Outfit tanks. Oh, right, I haven't really bought anything yet. Okay, well, never mind. So I'm not too worried about my my tank right now, because the tank is already really powerful. So let's go back in and get some stuff for our other units, and then if we have enough, maybe we'll buy like one tank upgrade, probably the accuracy.
Come again a little later. We'll do our best to have something useful for you by then. Yeah, you better come back soon, bro. I am all fired up to work on stuff for you. Welkin, bro! I'm stoked you're here, man. What can I do you for?
Upgrade tread defense first? Okay. I'll take a look at it, but first, weapons. So hand grenades are important too. Oh, but I can't upgrade those yet. Okay, what about machine guns? Firepower? That sounds fantastic. I guess we might as well look at lances. Firepower is always nice.
All set for you, bro.
Okay, that's all I really care about. I guess we'll get some Edelweiss parts now. So, tread defense, you say? Okay. I'll take your word for it. Let's get them. And then... yeah, right here. So that's good. No, I took it off. But what I'd really like to get, of course, is this sight upgrade. So we're gonna go ahead and get this.
Here you go.
Wow. Okay.
Come back again soon, bro. I mean it, man.
All right, so I'd say that was a pretty fantastic use of our time. Well, no.